What's up, guys? Chai here from CoC with our sister clan 6S right now. Um, we just finished up this war a couple hours ago. It was not an arranged, it was a random war with a twist. We had been kind of doing some shit talking with this clan. They got into it with a couple clans in scrim chat, and so I kind of called them out for some shit. No hard feelings, just kind of that trash talk that FB Scrim Chat is all about. But we ended up basically scheduling an arranged with them. I talked to Caleb from their side. Myself and him kind of smooth things over between the clans. No hard feelings. But we did set up an arranged war to kind of settle it once and for all. And then, like, literally a couple hours later, they end up landing on our sister clan. 6S was actually going for 1/2 prime. Would have been a range war, would have been a sick war. And they got quite literally cock blocked from that arranged war. So we ended up matching these guys instead. As you can see, destruction absolutely massive for both clans, 97.07 to their 97.47. Now, I'm not surprised by this, but I am surprised by the star count. Now, if we take a look, it's a little harder after the stars are all on the board, but you can see we were running a 2, and then we had down to number 9, so that was a 2-7, and I think this was a 30v30 war. So we're going to be running basically 21 9s, 7 10s, and 2 11s, and then their side is fucking a mess. So we've got 3 full Town Hall 11s. Somewhere around here, there's a 9.75 or whatever they call it. It's an engineered 11 that weighs like a really shitty, can't remember if it was this guy or 14. But it's basically like a mid Town Hall 9 weight with a warden and decent max Town Hall 11 troops, I believe. You know what? I'm going to confirm that. Which one was it? It was 13 or 14. Tons of their guys bailed. Where are these guys hanging out? God of War. So, where are we? This one? No, so that's a 9.5. Where was it? Danny, maybe. One of these guys is an engineered 11. Hard to tell. I'm not going to really care at this point. So anyways, they had 3 11s, 4 true 10s. I think it was 4, 5, 6, and 7 were the true 10s. A couple Town Hall 9s. Then we had some like engineered 9s, 9.5s. It was a mess of a breakdown. But they had 4 warden hits, or 4 warden attackers, so 8 warden hits versus our 4. So big advantage there. We had the hero advantage, which they were saying kind of evened it out, but that's not really a thing. It just came down to the quality of attacks and the base designs, I believe. Caleb did admit that Town Hall 9s, he wasn't running his best roster. They definitely struggled with our Town Hall 9s. So kudos to our builder team, Aries, and I know you've got a few others on the build team, so good for you guys. And then we had some solid attacks as well. We definitely brought it. If I go too quick here, it doesn't load. So we've got here, I had a Town Hall 11 triple on Caleb. Where did Caleb go? Why isn't he in his own clan? Skyrim Legends. Then we've got, so I bullied number 4. So Tom got a 10v10 on 5 and 7. I think he swagged both those attacks. Raj C got 10v10 on 8. And then I think that was all the 10v10s. So we ended up, I think all but one were 10v10s. And then there's like these weird engineered 9.5 accounts. But Town Hall 9s did great, smashed most of the bases, even a couple of the 9.5s. And on the other side, they just struggled with it. They had to dip quite a bit. I think they got 10 out of the 21 bases were 9v9. They had to dip the rest with 9.5s and 10s. On our 10s, so that's from number 3 down to number 9. They ended up dipping. So they got one 10 hull 10v10 triple, Liam on 9. The rest were dips, so one 10v10, and then no 11v11. So it was a dip war. That's definitely why you can kind of see the percentage in stars. I expected them to come a little bit closer, but they did struggle with the 10 hull 9s and just couldn't really catch up. And then they missed on me, the 1 star left. So my guess, I guess, challenge to you guys is Roy, ROI, whoever he is, representing your clan or whoever he was, talk shit. You guys are going to get hit. And we look forward to arranging with you in the future. I think we're looking at something in November or December. You said that you've got a better clan to line up, more members, more talent. I urge you guys to bring them here, bring us the best you can, and we'll take you guys on again. So now we're getting into the recap. We'll go through here. I'll start with my 11 triple. You're going to see another mass minor. It's kind of what I've been doing lately. I'm going to explain why this works. So I'm going to go into a bit more detail. So he said this is an older design. Older, I guess, just means shitty. We were really able to exploit this. So take a look at the reasons why. Mass minor, the two dangers are giant bombs and whiz towers, essentially. I guess there's 3 dangers. The CC is usually a pain in the ass, too. So how can we kind of nullify a lot of those dangers? You can see here, I'm going to enter in from about 1 to 2 o'clock, and they're going to basically, the CC, as soon as I starting to approach those whiz towers, that's when that CC is going to get triggered, and it's going to fly directly over the Inferno and those whiz towers. So if you take a look here, I'm going to get massive value. If I drop a freeze on that Inferno, both whiz towers, and I'm going to catch the CC as well, double poison the baby drag that's in there, and it's going to go down and cause 0 issues. At that point, then I can save the warden ability because I don't even need it at that point. I can just heal through that. Save the warden ability for the backside whiz towers and bombs, or if I run into any other surprises. So I'm going to go through this, kind of explain it as I go, but that was the logic. I was able to get massive value with a freeze. Typically, I'll just run 5 heals, but too much value to ignore. A hero on each side to help funneling. A little bit late on that freeze, so I could have lost quite a few miners from that first eagle hit. I was distracted, but there you can see the freeze is going to get that baby drag, the Inferno, both whiz towers, heal through that. The baby drag is going to go down very quickly here. Only got 2 hits off on the miners. And now I've got 1 heal left after that one went up top. There's not a ton of damage here. I do want to save them from that eagle strike, so I think I used the heal there. And I've got my warden ability in the bag for when they hit that Inferno. So as soon as those bombs are tripped, there's the warden ability. No problems. Everything goes down. Queen's got her special left. So many miners are going to just crash that Inferno. It goes down instantly. And we've got point defense left to deal with. Don't even need the queen at this point. Miners are going to do the job on their own. There's about the easiest triple I've had in a while. Can't say that. I had to farm more. Ring bases, they're the easiest triple, but for an arranged clan, needs a new base design. Wasn't able to afford us the attacks up top. Oh, I was actually heir of the clan. I was trying to get another range, so it looks like our guy missed on number 1, so that's shitty that we missed that. Could have came closer. I really liked the look of number 2. Was running a Golem CC, and I was able to get the same kind of value. Would have been able to pop the Warden ability right through an Inferno and the Golem. Would have been sick, but didn't have the opportunity. I had to bully 4. But now we're going to do some 10v10s. 88k, Tom being a fucking hero. First war back with us. He got the 6-pack, and I think he swagged both attacks. So I'm going to go 1-time speed for these ones. Similar kind of approach. Does 3 golems, which is an interesting approach here. Usually only seeing 2 at 10 hull 10. Otherwise, pretty similar approach though. He's going to jump, get access to the CC, the queen, a bit of a reach to get to the next Inferno Tower, so there might be something different here with Tom's approach, which we haven't seen, and if he's been that successful with this, definitely something to take a look at. Now you can see there's not too many, there's only 2 bowlers I think left in there, but that baby drag is just focused on the golems, so it totally nulls the CC. Queen still got her ability, she's going to take out that Inferno pretty quick. Maybe take out the baby drag on her way. That's good, because he would start to cause problems for the miners. No point defense on the queen at this point, just that Inferno to take care of. She's able to get the Wiz Tower as well, do some damage, so great value for the kill squad there, and you can see why he made such a huge investment in it. There's still quite a few miners left up. They're just going to sweep around, couple 3 defenses left, and he's going to swag that heal. Solid hit, man. Interesting approach. Definitely a different way of reading the base than we typically are used to. So let's take a look and maybe see why that works so well. Cruise, another 10v10. Awesome to see a little bit of diversity. He's going to do a queen walk. Gets the breaker. I know the guy that tried that first failed that first breaker entry, so this was definitely just a tweaked attack, and it looks like it was the right tweaks. Golem takes a really long walk around there, but is able to distract their troops at the right time. Breaks her into the next section, so really solid use of breakers here. Remember everybody, if you've got more than 10 breakers, it's not fair play. Pesky skeletons there up with the miners. Some of them are going to get melted there, but luckily a bunch come back to help out. It goes down, you get good value for the freeze. And the beautiful thing about this is that you've got your queen at full health. Typically you're not going to run out of time on this. So this does become, the queen can take care of that last expo. The miners are going to go take care of that troll Tesla. Solid hit. Plenty of miners left. Full health queen, although she just kind of stumbled around in that compartment for a while. Good work, man. Solid hit. Tom finishing up his 6-pack. So this is a more typical approach, 20 miners, 2 golems. Unless he's got the CC golem, but I doubt it. He's going to be bringing max miners. Minions taking care of a lot of that outside building. CC golem there on the defensive. So it's going to get taken out by the bowlers. Now his queen did go around the outside, and that's again not something that you typically see. You've got the queen still alive in the middle. She's going to do some damage, especially considering it looks like there's giant bombs in the core. Definitely creates a little bit of a sticky situation. But the queen does work. She's working around the outside, just keeping everything moving, doing lots of the cleanup. Ends up working out. Look at all the bombs in the core. Swags the heel again. Nice work, man. Great first war back. Glad to have you. And I believe, let's see, is this a, no, this is a 9.5, so we're not going to show that one. So I don't really know how many of these, I guess I'll only be able to show my Town Hall 9 attacks now, because I don't really remember which ones are Town Hall 9.5s or 11s, so this is actually a 9 versus a 9.5. A low 9.5 though, it's got level 2 expos, but it is a 70k, so he definitely does have something upgraded in there. But this is definitely the story. Our guys just brought it. Town Hall 9s all the way up. If you're able to clear the 9s with scouts, other than a couple I think we had to dip because we wanted the scouts up top, and then the Town Hall 10s are tripling all but one of the 10s with 10v10 triples. Just great performance. Really wish we could have had a chance at a perfect. Got another one of our attacks up top. But you can't have that all. And they were running some pretty heavy 10 or 11s at the top. Number 1 and 2 were pretty good designs. Pretty much max bases, so hard to triple those. Another triple here. It's going to be the Stoned Hobo. Love the acronym for that one. You get that mental picture every time you think about it. All the golems fall into the center. Rage of the bowlers. Easily take care of the baby drag. And it's able to null a lot of the giant bomb's positions. So you saw there's one giant bomb outside. No idea what it's doing up there. It's going to have very little value. Looks like a double in the core, and then who knows where the last one is. I guess this is, I don't know where, I think this was a Town Hall 9, so there wouldn't have been a 5th bomb, but nice work, man. Oh, look at me, big bully. This is my 10v11. None of the 10s wanted to do it. I'm terrified of 10v9 hits. Most embarrassing thing to fail. I almost failed one last war or 2 wars ago. I think we were against, who did we face? Faked Wargasm, maybe? I almost failed one. I promised I would never do one again for fear of failing it, but they got me to do one today, and I was glad. It was either me or Tom, and Tom got the 6-pack 10v10, so definitely the least I could do. Take one for the team. The Queen's used her ability, and this baby drag is going to be a pain in the ass, so definitely not something that you want to do. Leave the baby drag up with a lava loon attack. But somehow he's able to pull this off. We're only at 36% of the base. Most of the loons are deployed. So he just got really, really smart poison control there. Do you see how they killed that baby drag? Really smart thinking. Speed through the rest of the space. Made it look easy. I'm still surprised at what happened with that baby drag. Really, really well done, man. Usually you leave one of those up on a lava loon attack and you're done. DLT, one of the PC guys coming over. Signature 3 golem, 11 baby drag attack. Look at the line of air D through here. It's going to be interesting to see how he jumps through that double jump. So he's going to get access to those compartments, and I guess he just keeps on water flowing his way down through. Smart use of the baby drag there at the top to get that last arch tower down. Make sure the bowlers funnel through the core. You got the CC down at the bottom, so he does a little bit of luring there. Pulls everything out so they can be dealt with by the queen in the core. Smart. It's the closest troop to the baby drag when it got pulled, so that's the one it's going to target. And what do we got left here? We've got full health king, pretty much full health queen here. This is the attack. He's going to swag 30 troop space worth of baby drags. Don't even need him. Fuck you. Solid hit, man. Was this a... Can't remember. Was this one of the 9.5s? I'll have to go and do it again. So, a Town Hall 9 versus 9.5, and he swags 30 troop space. Solid hit. All of these are 9.5s. This is what I was talking about. Just a mess of a breakdown. We're down at 14. There's Town Hall 9s that are heavier than this, or higher on the map, I guess, is the same weight. Not as bad as it looks. When we first saw the matchup, we were like, what the shit are we in for? But not all of these guys are full 9.5s. They are running, for the most part, Town Hall 9 troops. A couple of them are maxed out, 10 troops, but definitely not all of them. Interesting use of weighting though. This is a 70k base and level 2 expos, but it's clearly going to have some of the 10 hole 10 traps. So they definitely are prioritizing building out engineered or 0.5 bases. Running 2 troll Teslas. That's going to be a bit of a problem for our loons. But not as much of a problem as it needed to be. 30 seconds on the clock just to deal with that troll Tesla. Nice hit, Oki. Kim Kardashian. Running a Penta. Zapquake. Good old fashioned hit. Gonna do a hero swap for the queen. And he's got three more RD to deal with. Just as a nice deployment. Gets the loons in. Surgical. And he's smart, really smart with that last loon deployment on the far side to take the focus from that Wiz Tower away from the group of loons. Good hit, man. Tum-Tum. There it is. He's loving it. He's got the same attack that I just did in the PC recap. So he's going to do a queen walk on one side, and then he's got his 3 more healers. Going to be used either for, I think they'll lock onto the Valks, or let's see what he's got in his CC. Does have to burn the queen ability there. So there it is. He's going to do a queen walk and a king walk. The Valks are going to meet up with the king and be pretty undestructible. Under 3 healers. As long as those healers stay up, they're going to go through a lot of the base. Great way to set a nice wide funnel. It's going to pretty much guarantee position. What's the giant bomb doing out there? I don't understand. I mean, the chance of hogs or something lining up at that position, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. There's a Tesla out there, looks like. Rage gonna melt through those walls, melt through those defenses. Big ones are all down. There's an air D that's gonna take out a couple of those healers, maybe. Nope, they're locked onto the queen, so they should be good. King Valks and a couple of bowlers are going to work around the outside, meet back up with the queen, who is going to be stuck in that compartment. Sorry guys, 1 time speed for that one. Well, some of you probably enjoy it. I always notice when I do the attacks on 1 time speed because the iPad almost falls asleep. So there we are. It's looking a little risky, but there is pretty healthy Valks in there. Nice hit, man. Loving the attack. Joe. Drag attack. Nice. Again, got some diversity. He's going to do a double hero takedown. 2 of those air D. They're super exposed. He's going to zap quake the... Oh, it stays up. He missed his zap. It's got like a sliver of health on it though, so as soon as anything touches it, it's going to go down, but definitely room for improvement there. Baby Drag going to pick up the rear, stay nice and enraged. Solid hit, man. Nice thinking. Super exposed ARD, took advantage of it. Aries, good for a triple. The Greninator. Solid hit. Good thinking of that funnel. Not quite big enough. Those valves end up doing some weird stuff and wander around the outside, but you've got a P.E.K.K.A, both heroes, and some bowlers in the core. There's very little that's going to stand up to that. At this point, the Valks they are just cleanup troops. Nothing wrong with that. Left a cannon behind. Able to come back and get it. It's going to be a bully. How many more of these do we want to do? So I'll show the six-pack. I won't go into all these attacks, but it looks like Kim got a six-pack, Aries got a six-pack. We haven't done Liam, so we'll come back for number 22. Oki got the six-pack. Chubbs, Chief SB, Yes's got a six-pack. And there's a six-pack down at the bottom there. So we'll come back, we'll do 22, and then maybe one more. Again, pretty steady attack. CC management, get to the queen. Get to as many ARD as you can. It's a GG attack. Only one ARD left up for those loons, and no defenses on the right side. So there's literally 5 defenses that entire air segment had to take care of. Huge value for that KS push. And you can see, solid investment into it. Got two golems, the bowlers. Nice hit, man. All right, we'll show Chubbs. See what he's got for us. Interesting base design. Good one to end off on. 67k, so we are getting to some of the lighter bases, which surprisingly made us struggle a bit more. I don't know if it's we were just hitting them with lighter guys. Obviously Chubbs is heavier, he's 25, 29. But definitely struggle with some of these bases. Shouldn't have to with how light they are. Nice hit, man. Good way to end it off. All right, guys, so that's all for this one. Again, talk shit, gonna get hit. Wish the CoC Blocked guys the best. Don't, hopefully you're not gonna CoC Blocked us in any of our AWs coming up. We'll give you guys a chance at a rematch. Go back, do some rebuilding. Get you guys focused. We're gonna give you, this wasn't, what we want it to be either. We want a fair match. We want to give you guys what you think is a fair war too. So I know you felt this wasn't your best effort, wasn't your best roster. Definitely though, you had an advantage. Weren't able to capitalize. And so next time we're going to fight on an even playing field, a little bit heavier match. We're going to have some more 10 Hall 11s. Maybe we'll do like a 5-12 breakdown in PC. And bring it, guys. You've talked the shit. Caleb, you're my bro. No hard feelings. Let's do it. November, December. Looking forward to the rematch. Till later, guys. That's all.